Welcome to all my fellow Ryze mains here. Today I wanted to do a quick guide on laning against Yone and everything you should know and do to fight properly against him in your own solo queue. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So Yone is a really tough matchup for beginners. That's what I've seen in low elo especially. Yone can be really unstoppable. So how to deal with him basically is to abuse his E and Q. When these are off, we should poke him as much as we can because every HP does matter in this matchup, and the most important thing is to actually poke him enough so he cannot all-in you level 3 and kills you and chasing you down in the lane. I will just back 15 seconds from here. Against Yone, I really like to put down a ward in the jungle and in the raptors to first of all get a glance at my at where the jungler starts to make sure I don't get ganked, and also to keep pressuring the melee champion. Generally speaking, against melee, I really like to pressure, and every timing and tempo I can get to poke is worth having. So putting my ward down before the laning phase is great because it will grant me a little bit more time to poke Yone whenever I get the chance, if that makes sense, basically, because every second does matter. So here I start W and I will poke Yone down as much as I can with W every time he comes from me. And I'm keeping the push here. My goal is to make what we call a 3 waves crash. So I really want to crash 3 waves under his turret and try to poke him down. So here again, I will just jump back a little bit just so you can have a look at the poke I've done. So level 2 against level 1 because I got the push. I instantly EW him 1 auto and I just back off. I'm not walking up otherwise I will get the minion aggro, so I'm not doing that. I don't want to lose HP. And every time I get a chance, I give him I hit him with 1 auto, and then W, E, 1 auto, and as you can see he's now half HP at 2 minutes 30, and I use a pot to be sure that I remain ahead in terms of HP and I can survive any ganks. Now I have a pretty big wave here. I still got vision on the raptors. I know that the jungler Echo is topside because we saw him at the raptors with the ward we've put down earlier. And here we are in a bit of a tricky situation because maybe Echo can gank us from the top side. So it's a bit careful without wards to walk into the lane, in the lane. That's where you can get ganked, generally speaking. And it's the worst time for dying because the wave is bouncing back towards us. So if we die here, we may lose a couple of minions for that. So that's the window we have without wards where we are a little bit unsafe. But now the wave is bouncing back to us. My jungler sees that. My goal is to actually thin out the wave to make sure that Yone wants to crash the wave before resetting and maybe setting up a gank. So he jumps onto me, I just W him auto, and I will Q him, E him. Now we got a counter gank from Echo, unfortunately, but since we got HP lead, we just win that fight really easily. And some people could say here that it's basically jungler diff because Vi ganked Yone before Echo ganked him, but really it isn't. It's only about wave management. What I mean by that is that the 3 wave crash plus the poke we actually done to Yone, so he was half HP before the ganks happening, increases a lot our chances of victory, and even more than that, it actually allowed that play to happen because otherwise my Vi wouldn't have been able to gank at all if Yone, for instance, was 100% HP, or if he was actually beating me in lane or got priority. Vi would have never come, So whatever, we are now back in the lane using the TP, and we are poking him under threat because he doesn't have E. So now I keep just poking him, and not over chasing him or anything. That's the most important thing. Only hit him with your spells and abilities whenever you get the chance, not to get poked back, I would say. Now he's trying a short trade, but he doesn't have E anymore, so now it's an easy kill because the wave is frozen. Same thing as before. there is a bounce. He wants to crash it, and he can get easily ganked by that. Double supports are coming as well here. By the way, all these clips are from master tier hero. So that's why I'm trying to use my ult here now to push the lead and kill him. Sorry, but yeah. So people are generally really aware of their of what's happening on the map, and they are also aware of wave management, freezing, bouncing, etc. And their junglers are also playing around that at that elo. So I agree that it may not happen all the time. However, over multiple games, over like let's say 20-30 games, if you do that every single time, I'm telling you that you will eventually get ganked, and most likely than not, you know. So it will definitely increase your chances of victory against Yone matchup. So that was it, guys, for the Yone matchup. So if you liked that format, please do not hesitate to let me know, and I will definitely produce more content and similar guides for other matchups. Thank you very much, and see you later.